Hello everyone, welcome back to the land of Italy. So here we are, let me see, today we're going to spray some lime on here and then we're going to do some logging. So let's get started on this right off the bat. And away we go. So I just today recorded 2 episodes of Co-op Farm Sim with the gang. So one thing we discovered is we really need to lime the crap out of the fields. One thing I noticed is when you harvest a field, the as you go, the pH drops as you cut the crop. Unfortunately, what this does, the way soil mod works, is it averages the area. So I believe what's happening is when I'm going along and cutting, when I do the next strip, it's averaging that lower pH on the previous pass, which let's just say is not all that good for us. So what that means is I really need to lime the crap out of these fields. So that's what I'm doing today. I don't even know what the pH is here. I haven't even looked. 6.5. So as soon as I cut that, it would drop like 5 something, and then I would do the next pass, and it would that average would be lower. So it actually wouldn't be 6.5. It would drop to like 6 or less, probably less. And yeah, that's not so good for getting a good yield. So liming this way, it allows the lime to kind of soak into the field. It does not work as well as when you plow it or cultivate it in. So I think next time, like I've got one field there to prep, number 1 I believe it was. Oh, I got a missing spots, that's bad. That number 1, when I do that, I'm going to, I think, lime it, plow it, and then lime it, and then cultivate it, and then probably throw some solid manure on there, and then plow it again, and then some more lime, and then cultivate it again. And I'm going to just work that stuff in there because I want to get that pH up to like 9 or so, because really that's going to be the only way I'm going to be able to get any decent yield out of these. Now, I have not tried it on here, on this map, so it's possible I've got something wrong with Netherlands, the map we're using in the co-op. So if you're using this, so I'm talking to people like you, Randy, and anyone else who's using soil mod, let me know if you're getting that same result that that we're getting on our co-op farm sim, which is we just take a huge hit to the pH every time we harvest, and we're talking like 2 points off of it, and that is really killing us. And I would like to know if that's going to happen to me here. And I guess yeah, well, I should have the comments back by the time I go to record the next one where I'll be working that field, so I would appreciate hearing back from you. And I'm sure the rest of you would too, because then you can see. Now, on our co-op, we also installed the BGA extension, which I installed here, which failed miserably, as you recall me talking about last episode. So we'll get to do some of that there. If you are using BGA extension, and you know, if you're new to it or you have questions, that sort of thing, Farmer Beavis, oh, come on. Oh, he's gonna leave. All right, here, I'll pull ahead a little bit, buddy. Get by. Ah, caught a traffic jam. All right, and go. This thing's fast to reverse. So yes, Farmer Beavis is actually he's doing a kind of a series on the BGA extension. I think he's got 4 done now, and I think he's working on a 5th one. So that'll be coming out soon. And so if you have questions, if you watch the videos and you still have questions, leave him a link. He does answer them. So there you go, Beavis. You got a little bit of a plug there, assuming you ever watch this. Alright, so there, we got some lime on this field. Do you really want to watch me lime all this? Nah, neither. I don't even want to do that right now. So let's shut this puppy down. Let's go over and do some logging. How about that? Where is... There we go. Let's get the saw. Here we go. Time to cut some trees. You got orange? Nope, you stay another day. You get orange? You look like you'll have orange. Nut. What? You're ready? Oh, what was? Fine, keep growing. I'll leave you another day. Wow. Same with you. You though, you need to... No. Oh, I already cut them. Oh. Thanks for reminding me. Nobody reminded me. So I guess we'll load those logs up onto our trailer. I believe I went and yes, that's why I didn't see the stump. The trees were down because I didn't see the stumps. So we've de-stumped the ground. Is that even a word? I don't know. Just made it up, but it is a word now. We've removed the stumps and cut the tops off the trees that we're not keeping. So we're just going to load them up. What do we have? 3. Looks like 3. So let's. Now I want to try and get that close to 90 on the trailer. It makes it way easier to load. There we go. That should work. Now this should hopefully do the trick. Let's see if I'm rusty at this. I find it's hard to get a good view on this when I'm using this thing. Okay, try again. You know what? I'm gonna use this. Oh, that's not it. Control Z? No. Okay, well. Left Alt Z. I thought I did that already. What was it? Left Alt Z. Okay, well, forget that then. Oh, that's because I had it on the trailer. There we go. Yeah, I know. Oh, Hitman, you shouldn't use that. Well, you know what? I'm old. I also have a glasses appointment for next week because my glasses are just terrible. I did some spray foam in my shop there a while back, and I got spray foam all over my glasses just from the air. Didn't actually spray them, and so yeah, I got big spots all over my glasses. Well, not that big, but enough that makes it hard to see. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Seriously. Oh, come on. Let's see if I can. Oh. Yeah, fine then. Fine, I'll have to move. Yeah, it should be close enough. Spin and there and there. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Grab and lift and pull in and drop. Wow. Sounds like I'm doing aerobics or something. Get down there. One problem with doing logging is I'm quiet because I'm actually concentrating. Maybe I should do this in our co-op stream, then I can be quiet and other people can talk. Oh. Don't give me any empty airwaves because I'll fill it. I will fill that empty airwaves with lots of babble. I won't sing though, not very often. There we go. I'm such a perfectionist. Alright, let's go get the next bunch. See, now I could just drive up between those, but you know how that would go, right? And if you don't, then you haven't been watching, you haven't been paying attention, because, yeah, all my plans do not work out. And the more I plan, the less it works out. Oop, there. Turn that. I find it hard to actually turn this, like turn the grapples, because you have to hold both most buttons. And when I do that, it sometimes you have to hold both most buttons when you're opening the grapple as well, which is why I sometimes drop the log when I'm trying to spin it. Ooh, that was a weird looking log. What the heck is that? It's... Do you see that? Wow, somebody already milled this one. Look at it. It's flat on one side. Or several sides. That's weird. Never saw that before. Oh, that must be because it's at the top. I don't know. It's probably like that all along. Oh, really? Now I have to do this again. There you go. And grab, and lift, and pivot. Any of you have seen Total Recall and recall it? Yeah, you'll recall this part from Sharon Stone in her workout part of it, when she's watching the virtual tennis master there getting her tennis lessons. Okay, so how's that for totally off the wall? You weren't seeing that one coming, were you? It's an old movie. I actually read the book before I saw the movie. The book was really good. It's by Pierce Anthony. Speaking of books and reading and stuff, I recently got a Kindle, and I love that thing. It's so much better than books. So anyway, I've got the Dune series. So I just started the first one recently, and I've read it, I don't know, half dozen times over the years, and I just love that book. And then I'll probably watch the series again, the TV miniseries. It's a newer one, and the movie, and I really like that. I don't know why, it just clicks with me. Maybe I'm a Quizat. You're right. See the future. I couldn't even remember. I couldn't even tell you what I have for breakfast. Let's pull this in closer. There we go. This is like watching Stocko play Digger. Well, that's not true because I'm actually accomplishing my mission in a quick and orderly fashion. Well, yeah. So that game, if you don't have an Xbox controller, then forget about it. It seems like their controls, it's, yeah, I guess keyboard and mouse you could do, but nah. I don't have an Xbox controller. I don't even know what an Xbox controller looks like. I suppose now everybody's going to send me links. Here you go, Hitman. Welcome to this century. Here's what an Xbox controller looks like. No, I'm a caveman. I just don't want to know. Some things are just meant to... I'm meant to not know. What does an Xbox controller look like? I don't need to know these things. I sure am babbling tonight. Well, I just played Farm Sim for like, I don't know, 5 hours straight, 4 hours straight, something like that. So, I'm running out of things to talk about. Boy, we had some crazy times this time, so make sure you check those out. I also posted Sarah and I posted a couple pictures on Facebook today of, there was one of Toby and Beavis and I in our tractors plowing the field all at once. That looks pretty neat. I like that one. Then Brew complained that he didn't. Really? Log? Okay. You know what? That log is in Brew's employ. See, it says Iron Brew on the side of it. Be that way, Brew. So he was complaining that he didn't get invited for the picture, and then it shows the next picture like from less than a minute later, and he's down in the pig pen with his tractor and the forage wagon stuck in there. So no complaining, Brew. We all know where you were, down there mucking with the pigs, messing up that new tractor I got you today. Got him a Massey Ferguson 3080 because we're now in the 1980s in that series. And we got a couple of Unimogs. We got the 1200 and the 1600 Unimog, so we got rid of 2 of the 3 1973 Unimogs like what I have on this one. What else? We got something else. We got the VGA extension, and I think that was about it. I don't know what I'll get it next. Oh yeah, we got a 1975 International Harvester corn and sugar beet seeders, 6 rows, so it's like 6 meters wide. That's a nice big seeder. So fortunately we've got that big case 2310 to carry that, or to tow that, because it is just a hitch. So I imagine the smaller tractor should be able to haul it too, since it's a pin hitch and not a 3-point. Might need some front weights though. Alright, one more log and then we will go sell these. And you know what, I've got the grapple. I think I'll bring the Wiedemann over instead of unloading these all with this. How are we doing for time? I'm alright. Probably do this, then I'll go get the Wiedemann, and then maybe we'll do some more liming of the fields and some more babbling as I go. Bipolar Prophet mentioned to me that he plays Dirt 3 and doesn't have games for Windows Live, or he does have games for Windows Live, and that it's all working properly. And I've seen references that the games for Windows Live is still active, just their marketplace is shut down. But I couldn't access when I went to, I reset my password, all that stuff, and it gives me 404 error. So to me, that doesn't mean it's still alive. But it looks like they are at least somewhat functional. So maybe I'll have another look at that. I would like to do some more Dirt 3. So if you watch my Dirt 3 kind of intro there and you liked it, let me know, because I didn't see a lot of people saying, hey, I'd like to see this. And well, you know what, I'll record it anyway, because if I want to play it, then that's how it'll be. I'll play it and I'll record it. Aha. I think this time though, because I was having issues with frame rate when I was recording while racing, so I think what I might do this time is when I have a race, I will just record the replay, and that way I would get some different cinematic views. And where's my Wiedemann at? I don't remember where I left the Wiedemann. There it is. Oh. Okay then. Forgot I even had this thing. So, what was I saying? Oh well, yeah. If I'm playing it, I'll record it. And since I like it, and if you guys watch it, great. And if you don't, well, I will survive. Because at the end of the day, I need to record. This is one thing I've seen a lot of YouTubers get into, is they're after the numbers, so they only record popular things. Well, rest assured that's not the way I want to operate. Obviously, because like I put out a Trove video, and 7 Days to Die is nowhere near as popular on my channel as Farm Sim, but you're still seeing lots of it. The reason is because I'm going to record things I enjoy to play, and if there's a particular game you don't like, you don't have to watch it. But just remember, even if you don't like the game, I still babble on and on, so you never know what I'm going to say next. Now, I won't say swear words because I'm trying to keep my channel nice and clear, keep it all like a family channel, so, if you're a parent and you want to know if you can let your child watch this, then you can rest assured that I will try not to lead them down the wrong path. Where did I leave that Wiedemann grapple? I think that's over at... yeah, that's over there, I believe. Let me on the road. Yep. Wow. Where did all the traffic go? Yeah, I got a battering ram. Anybody gets in my way, punch him. Come on, car. Come on. Yeah, you're lucky. You're lucky you're on that side of the road, mister. I'd just smack you. Yeah. Right. And then I would get caught up and stuck on the girder, or the rail here, and then I'd have to reset. And then you'd all laugh at me, rightfully so. I try not to derp. Which is, I guess, why it's funnier when I do derp right. Because I'm trying not to. Like the log explosion. Oh man, that's still like... I still watch that video time and again. That, the log hurricane. Wow, that was amazing. Not hurricane, tornado. Did I say that same thing in the episode? I think I did. There's a difference between a hurricane and a tornado, and if you don't know what it is, well, welcome to Earth. You gonna grab that? There we go. Grab the grapple, grapple the grapple. This, I always hated this front loader, but ever since I started using it for Forstmod, I've actually gotten to like it. It is quite useful in this respect. Much more useful than like a front loader, like a tractor. Ooh. Mind you, I bet you that green one, the Deutz one, would probably be even better. This grapple though is the best thing I've seen so far for grabbing logs in Forstmod. Having said that, yeah, look at that. See? Magic. It's magic. It's dumb, but it's magic. How smooth is this? Oh, I'm really regretting my placement of that. I should have just put it right in the middle of the parking lot. Because really, what do I need all that space for? I should have put it right there. Oh well. Regretting a lot of stuff in this series, it seems. I had a lot of problems. Too bad BGA extension doesn't work. I'm pretty sad about that. But I'm not willing to go and start all over. Land of Italy 2, I believe it works. I don't know that for sure. But, oh, so much work to get back to where I am here. I'm just not, it's not worth it to do it. Get those logs, scoop them up. Oh, there we go, that's a good one. Oh yeah, we got what, 3 that time? Yeah, that's the way. Ooh, don't rock the front loader. Don't tip the loader over. Alright. Just don't rock the boat. And that is about all the singing you're going to hear this episode. Since I'm not going around and around the field. Still can't believe Marky Mark is Mark Wahlberg, the actor. Huh. Oh well. It is. Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. I wonder how many of you guys are wondering what the hell I'm talking about. Probably most, if not all. Just trying to think when I should plant some more trees. I think it's probably better to get them all harvested first, or else, yeah. I want to plant more, but I'm worried I'm gonna, you know, cause problems because of having so many trees. I think that might have been part of the problem on Brightheim. Oh, didn't notice there's 2 clicks there. That might have been part of the problem on Brightheim. I don't know. Really? That's dirtastic. Alright. Oh yeah. Are you gonna stay in there? Oh, that one's not attached, so I'm gonna have to be careful. Careful, careful. Gently. Almost there. Almost there. You can do it. I believe in me. Yes. I'm invincible. I shouldn't say that. The thing's not in there yet, is it? I don't want to let go. I don't want to go. There you go. Get out of here. Alright, well there you go. Logs are sold. We're doing okay in cash, actually. 151,000. That is not too bad. And you know what? I'm not paying back that loan for the BGA extension since it doesn't work. I'm kind of glad I borrowed the money in the first place. You know what? I'll tell them if they want it back, they can come get their damn BGA extension. Only worked like that in real life. Ooh, don't lose the trailer. Alrighty, so how are we doing for time? We are just about there, so what else are we going to do? Remaining few minutes. Let's park the trailer. Let's go spray one more field. Now, what else? There was something I was going to mention today, and I can't think of what it was. Well, that's not very useful to us, is it? Should learn to write things down, shouldn't I? Yeah, so I'll leave that over there. That's fine. So I guess I'll probably skip an episode or 2 of logging, and then we'll come back to it. And I think what I'll do is there's still a fair amount of trees there, so I'll just do a few logs now and then, just so that ought to last us a while. Let's go back to the truck. Is that the milk truck? That's one thing I liked about Land of Italy 2, is that darn milk truck wasn't going constantly. It's like I'm getting trolled by a truck. Alright. And hit it. Oh. Gotta have get this thing selected. Try again. Dummy, there we go. So I've actually been more concerned about the pH than I have about fertilizing, because honestly the pH at a certain point matters more than the fertilizing. The reason I say that is fertilizing, you know, what are you talking, like double the yield? Well, whoop-de-doo. pH, if it drops too low, you're talking you get 5% of the yield. So yeah, I would say pH is a little more important than the fertilizing. Mind you, they're both important, I guess, and I should be trying to do both. But really, oh, I've got to do all this liming. And still, look, I also need to hit this with an herbicide, but again, the lime just makes more of a difference than the weeds do. So it looks like I'm going to be. I really don't like this, because in real life you do not hit your field with lime every darn day, or every. I guess in this respect, we're probably talking a few weeks, 3-4 weeks between hitting the lime, like with the lime in this, if you compared them. Now, that to me, if I'm wrong, let me know, but I can't imagine a farmer hitting their field more than once in a season with lime. And if they do, you're going to have to tell me so I know, and then I can retract that statement and yet again prove my ignorance. But I'm pretty sure I'm right. That is hard to see, especially with these power cables getting in my way all the time. There we go. Around there we go again. So, has anyone noticed, has my video quality improved now that I'm using OBS? Like, are you seeing less of the tearing on the screen and that sort of thing? Because when I'm looking at the render, it looks better on my screen, but I don't know how it looks on YouTube. So let me know if things are looking better. If you have suggestions, how I can make it. Just I really honestly can't go any larger files than what I'm already doing. So I guess it's kind of a moot point. It's about as good as it's going to get at this point, unless there's some technique, some trick that I'm missing. Yeah, this is as good as it gets. See, on fraps you would see that white, well, I was going to say smoke, but it's not smoke. But anyway, you would see that would be all tearing, and especially with all these, the texture on the field here, you'd see tearing there. So we'll see if that makes any difference there. What I need to do is next time I harvest, just go in cab and see. So that's really where I noticed it, and that makes me sad because I like going in cab, especially harvesting. It makes me look like a real farmer. And is that it for this? That's it for this field and this episode. There we go. Another field limed. I'll probably line the rest off screen because my gosh, that must be boring for you. So I will see you next time. Thanks so much for joining me, and bye for now.